We good?
We are good to go.
All right. Hello, everyone. We have a very special live stream for you. That's what all of our streams are. Um, but tonight it's a little bit earlier because we have a lot to go through. I mean, as you can see, we have this new Lorcana Return or Reign of Jafar booster box as well as a trove. If you don't play Lorcana, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should look into it. The first things first is I'm going to open up the trove to show you guys what that is all about. Uh, so we've got this. So the trove is this box, right? That you can keep all of your cards in, and it comes with how many is that? Eight booster packs. Um, and then it's got some dividers. So let's see what the dividers are. They're usually based on color. So Lorcana is kind of like Magic, but make it Disney. Um, so we've got Tiana, Jiminy Cricket, uh,
Big Hero 6.
hmm, um, Figaro, it's like the wardrobe, and Iago. So there's the different colors, kind of like the different lands that you can play. Serial really likes the purple, and I really like green. So you also get a life counter, um,
I think it's ink.
or a lore counter. I'm sorry. Um, and and these are specific to the trove boxes. Um, you also get some dice. Ooh, those are really pretty. Each one is themed. So you can see that these are gold with red, and that's what you get. So let's go ahead and get some of these opened. Did you want to open some?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So this is our first pack that we're going to open. Um, a lady at our local comic shop, she makes stuff out of the wrappers. So we try to be nice with them. Oh, go going from the bottom. We do also have a monkey hovering around. So I haven't looked really at any of this new stuff. Oops, all I know is that apparently there's a big giant Mickey that. Um, so we've got Jim Deere. He costs 2 ink, and he's a 0/4. His keywords are storyborn and ally, and he's also a bodyguard. So if your opponent tries to attack, they have to attack him first. I believe that's correct, right? Okay. And this is yellow or amber. Then we've got emerald, the chem purse, so we can see that this is honey lemon from Big Hero 6. It's an item. We've got a blue television set. That's 101 Dalmatians. Is it on yet? Tap, pay one. Look at the top card of your deck. If it's a puppy, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. Otherwise, put it at the bottom of your deck. So there is a deck with the 99 puppies, which is from an earlier set that you can use that for. Bambi. That's a pretty card. Storyborn Hero Prince. Vanellope von Schweetz. Evasive. Only characters with evasive can challenge this character. And she's Ruby. We've got Steel, Magic Carpet, um, Vanish, Spectral Force. So that's really fun. Uh, and this new thing that they started doing with the last set is they have dual ink cards. So the Blue Fairy is a blue-purple, Storyborn Ally Fairy, evasive, and support. Um, we've got Chip and Dale. So he's an emerald, another dual card with my brain is blanking. I apologize. Spanish chosen character, return an item from your discard to your hand. We've got the Beast and Gaston. Our uncommon is Clawhauser, front desk office. So if you've seen Zootopia,
I don't think
that's
that's an uncommon, sweetie. I'm pretty sure that's a rare, isn't it?
what?
I'm pretty sure that's a rare. You said
Oh,
uncommon.
rare. I'm sorry, rare. Um, and then we've got our super rare. Here's a Perdita with all of her little puppies. And we can tell by the little symbol down here. And what a deal that this one, this gold symbol down here, it means that it's a legendary or a super rare or ultra rare, whatever you would like to call it. But in this first pack, he is a foil and it's Chief Bogo. And then we've got the new story cards. So that's, that's not bad for a first pack. So I'm going to open up the second pack back here, just so that you guys don't see me struggle with it so much. Then I'm going to, ooh-wee. So we've got Joey, Blue Pigeon. If you need a fix-in, old Joey's on the job. He's a yellow. We've got Jock from Lady and the Tramp with the little babies. We've got the wardrobe again. We've got Narrow, fearsome crocodile. Alice. I'm a big fan of Alice in Wonderland, particularly the Disney animated movie. I really like that one. We've got Khan from Mulan. He's a warhorse. Figaro, which we saw on the card separators. Hua, protective pig. You know, he's from Moana. He's adorable. Don't know how to sort those. Bernard from Rescuers Down Under. Miss Bianca over here, I found something. Nani. She needs more love because she's our rare for this pack. But great character, and you can see Lilo right there. We've got Tramp from, you know, the Lady and the Tramp. Oh, and our foil for this pack is a rare Captain Hook. So each pack you get one foil. And then there's the extra card. All right, and we've got a Miss Rapunzel here on the front. I really like the movie Tangled. I think it's better than Frozen. That's just my hot take. Calhoun. So we've got Wreck-It Ralph. He steals and runs away. Green card. We've got Anna, trusting sister. She's got a lot of cards, and she's a blue one. Ho Dispel, which I'm assuming is Magica Dispel's sibling, brother. Sister dear, if we turn all the townspeople into frogs, who will give us our golden turnips? That's a fair question. Brutus, another fearsome crocodile, so it looks like there's a couple of crocodiles in this set. A hamster ball, which is what he's in Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of his name.
Rhino, isn't it?
Maybe.
I believe it's Rhino.
They never come back. So Pinocchio, here's another hot take. Pinocchio's my least favorite Disney movie. Just never cared for it. But that's some really fun artwork. Don Carnage, Air Pirate Leader. Undermine. And we've got Milo from Atlantis. Yzma. That's one of Serial's favorites. And it's a dual color card. Emperor's New Groove is fantastic. Jasmine. steady strategist. There's lots of strategists, it seems like, in here. And she's our. Oh, we got 2 super rares in this pack. You're guaranteed 2 rare cards of some sort of varying quality. And then we've got Fred. He's just a common, but he is foil, so that's nice and shiny. And then that's that particular artwork. Ooh. So I went ahead and took that out. We've got a Jafar covered there. We've got Dewey, one of the nephews, lovable show off. Chaka from Emperor's New Groove. Um, we've got the Mouse Queen, ruler of Mousedom. Bruno, we don't talk, except now we do. It's okay. He's no longer, hiding in the shadows. Lafayette is a sleepy basset hound. He's so sleepy. Dump Truck, what a name. Carnage's second mate. Roquefort, lock expert. We've got a 2-color Pluto. Abu as the elephant. So that's fun whenever they have the characters as different animals. Madame Mim and Merlin are the other 2 that primarily do that. Nathaniel Flint is our first rare. Our second rare is Wrong Leather. So that's fun. And then our foil is looks like it got caught off. So that's a little bit of an oopsie. But it's just a foil fearsome crocodile Brutus. This pack has a Minnie Mouse on it. There's usually 3 different covers for the packs. So this time around it's Jafar, Rapunzel, and Minnie. We got a Darling Deer from Peter Pan to go with the John Darling from earlier. Wilhelmina Packard, the radio operator. Not terribly familiar with her, but Helga is from Treasure Planet.
I believe so.
Helga St. Clair.
No, which one was the one you just said? No, I believe she's from Atlantis.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's the one who sleeps in the nude.
Hey, this is a family stream for now, anyways. Anita Radcliffe. We haven't seen one of her in any of the previous sets, and she's holding up one of the puppies. Royal Guard. That's my type of Royal Guard with an octopus. Cephalopods are so cool. Lumiere. So we've got some Beauty and the Beast here as well. Bobby, the purple pigeon. I'm really not sure where the pigeons are from. That's the second pigeon we've come across.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's got the Jafar staff in the back, if you look. So I'm not sure if it's from Aladdin or not.
Yeah. I don't.
It could
So,
just be.
We've got Alma Madrigal.
If you know
only
where
so
the
much
pigeon
room.
is from, you can always comment.
Yes. So only so much room. We've got Jacques and the Tramp. Zipper, Flying Ranger. Jiminy Cricket. Again, I mean, we had one of him earlier. I don't mean again. Eventually it will be we got another one, because we do have an entire pack. And we have another legendary. Here's that Mickey Mouse that we were told about. He costs 10, and he's a 10/10 bodyguard. When this character is banished, deal 5 damage to each opposing character. So he is our legendary for this pack. And then Magica Dispel. We saw Poe Dispel earlier. So here's her in her shadow form. And then all right. We got another Perdita. Oh, and it looks like they're a little bit bent because of how they were in the packs. Bill the Lizard, Chimney Sweep. Got an Olaf. I don't think we've seen very many of him lately. Ryder, Fleet-footed Infiltrator. Sheesh, what is with this high Sultan guy? Can't he put in stairs like a normal person? I like the flavor text on these. There's Mushu. He's a fast-talking dragon. We've got Genie. Oh, Genie as a dragon. He kind of looks like Pete's dragon. We've got Candy Drift. So once again from Wreck-It Ralph. Pouncing Practice. That was such a great scene in The Lion King. I haven't seen the live action or Mufasa. I've only seen the original and The Lion King 2. Trials and Tribulations. So Tiana, gotta respect the hustle there. Our rare is another Tiana, natural talent. She's a singer 6, so within the community, there's lots of songs that you can sing. And Steel Song is an amethyst and steel deck. I don't know how powerful it is anymore, but it was my least favorite. The last time we went and played several months ago. We've got another rare Alice, or another rare that happens to be Alice. Clumsy as can be. And our foil is a Camillo Madrigal. Center stage. All right. Jean from Wreck-It Ralph. Getting a medal feels pretty great. Making Jean squirm feels even better. There's a March Hare. Harebrained eccentric. We've got another Jasmine. Not quite the light green suit that she normally wears, but Meg. Love her. Hercules is also an underrated movie. So good. The music's fantastic. Gloyd Orange Bear. So we've got some more Wreck-It Ralph. Prince Ahmed, rival suitor. Talk about overdressed and self-absorbed. Forest Duel. It's like from Bambi. Rolly. Hello, puppy. You got such a belly. The Dormouse from Alice in Wonderlanded. Alice in Wonderlanded, yes. He's easily agitated. And our first rare is Heads Held High. And then we've got a super rare Hades, Ruthless Tyrant. And our foil is a rare Flower. Aww. His sweet nature outmatches all the blooms in the meadow. He can call me Flower if he wants to. He's probably my favorite from Bambi. Oh, let me... All right. So another mini pack. Antonio's Jaguar. So that is Encanto. Sorry, my brain is not really working. There's Tipo, who's one of the other kids from Emperor's New Groove. We've got some Big Hero 6. Cusco, and he has the poison. Poison for Cusco. Mr. Snoops. The Stormborn ally, but he's a betrayed partner. Toby Turtle. Wary friend. Oh, they're kind of hitting on a lot of these personality disorders like betrayed, fearsome, wary, agitated. Here's LeFou, cake thief. It looks like he's eating Sleeping Beauty's cake, but he is from Beauty and the Beast. We've got Louis, go with the other one that we had. One cool duck. We've got a light the fuse. Our first rare for this pack is Nothing We Won't Do. Brother Bear, it looks like, and it has a scene together. We've got another pigeon, Vinny, green pigeon. And then our foil is a Wasabi, always prepared. So that's all of the packs from the trove. So now we're going to move on to the box, and I already kind of like pre-opened it so I didn't have to like struggle with it on camera at least, but I will still struggle. So here's the front of the box. There's 24 booster packs, just kind of standard what it looks like. It's got the different symbols for the different colors. You can have up to 2 colors in a deck. And then this ends up being how it is displayed. Hi, Monkey. She is sad that she's not getting all the attention. All right, so we've got Rhino. So Serial is correct on that with Rhino being in the ball. He's from Bolt. Cricky. He was always my favorite from Mulan. I really like sidekicks. Mrs. Potts. I don't know. Have we seen one of her in a previous set?
I'm not sure.
We've got Khan from Mulan. We've got another Bruno. We've got another Chem Purse. Blue Fairy. I will say that the Blue Fairy is absolutely gorgeous, even if I don't like her. Stopped chaos in its tracks. So here's the muses who, really elevate the Hercules movie. There's another Magica Dispel, but this time it's a regular one. Our first rare of this pack and of this box is a Cheshire Cat. You see, he's all like stripey. Most everyone's mad here. And then we've got a super rare down in New Orleans. So that's Princess and the Frog with Tiana and Naveen. And then our foil is a magic carpet. And that is our little art card. Usually we use those as placeholders in our binders. Or to separate if need be. All right, so over here we have another Jim Deer. Earlier when I had Darling Deer, I may have confused Peter Pan and Beauty and the Beast. Not Beauty and the Beast. Peter Pan and Lady and the Tramp. Oh. We've got another Poe Dispel. Another Wilhelmina Packard. Gloyd Orange Boar. A regular Wasabi. General Lee, so another one from Mulan. The Coachman. Greedy Deceiver. Got another Roquefort. She's your person, so we've got Bolt, and I believe her name is Penny. Her first rare is another Nani. Once again, give her some love. She's a great, strong female character. Mushu, your worst nightmare. And then our foil is a Geppetto. That is also a rare, so I got 3 rares out of this pack. Got any viewers yet? No? Okay. All right, so we got a Mirabelle, um, curious child, a Gaston, arrogant show off. I mean, that's kind of redundant there. We've got another wardrobe, dump truck, another Camillo, another Fred, a Huey. So now we rounded out the nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Napoleon, who I believe is from 101 Dalmatians. Pua from Moana, another Clawhauser. Um, so this one is our rare, and then our second rare is a legendary Stitch, which is really exciting because I absolutely love um, Stitch. He's my favorite character. And then our foil is Stopped Chaos in its tracks. So we've got, I think, 3 legendaries.
I do so.
The chase cards for this game are called Enchanteds, and we have 3 of them out of 6 sets. They're really hard to come by. So we've got a Joey, another Ryder, a March Hare, another Cricky, another Mrs. Potts, another Con, Bumper. Oh, geez, he's so feisty. Look at him. He's gonna punch you. He's gonna punch you in your buns. Um, Get Out. We saw that one earlier. Walk the Plank. Oh no, that's uh Wendy's sibling. Is that Michael from Peter Pan? Peter in the Pan. Whoa. Our first rare is Gadget Hack Wrench from Chippendale. We've got a Mother Gothel. That's always a fun one. Once again, Tangled is one of my favorites. She's a villain too, and her song, so good. And then we've got a foil, Get Out, this pack. I've noticed that the packaging in the Trove, they're a little bit more stiff, whereas the packaging in these boxes, like they just rip so easy. So Charlotte LaBeouf, that is Tiana's best friend from Princess and the Frog. We've got another Mushu, another Anita, another Dragon Genie, Meg, Mad Dog, Carnage's first mate, another Alma. Oh, a Hero. I don't think we've seen him yet. Hiro Hamada from Big Hero 6. We've got a Tiana, Trials and Tribulations. Here's an Elsa. I think this is our first Elsa of the set. Into the Unknown. Oh, and a Flynn Rider. You know, we won't keep his voice out of this, but he's a great character. And he's our super rare. Oh, we got 2 super rares. This pack. And then we've got a foil Dale. I think next week we will also have another special opening for you guys. It's a different card set is coming out for a different game. We've got Dewey, got Bruno, a Kim Purse, a Gaston, a wardrobe, dump truck, candy drift, Roly, Chubby Puppy. Abu is an elephant. Our first rare is an Anna. Magical Mission. Our second rare is a super rare, Wreck-It Ralph, big lug. And then our foil is the Dodo from Alice in Wonderland. And then our separator, our placeholder cards. So Jim Deere, Brutus. Little sister from.
Robin Hood.
Oh, yes. As Skippy's older sister, she's had lots of experience putting things back together. Prince Ahmed, Ryder, not confused with Flynn. Got a March Hare. Lena Saberwing. That's a really cool looking card. It's a amethyst steel, evasive. Tap, deal 1 damage to chosen character. We've got a Louie, an endearing alligator. So pretty sure you can make a cute deck. Ooh, Ka. I think the first Funko Pop that I bought 2 of so I could have 1 taken out was of Ka, and I put him in my office. Vincenzo Santorini, the explosives expert. He's our first rare. Our second rare is the Colonel from 101 Dalmatians. I believe either that Lady and the Tramp. And then Gogo Tamago is our foil, and she's just a common. So we've got another Mirabelle, although this is looking like an Encanto pack. Camillo. We've got another Fred. Vanellope. We've got another Jasmine in that blue. Monterey Jack. We haven't seen him. So that's from Chippendale. Under mine, we've got Milo. Arthur. Arthur is one of the legendaries that we actually do have. The Zipper. Jiminy Cricket is our first rare. Our second rare is Archimedes, Resourceful Owl. And then our.
I'm trying to adjust the lighting.
Our foil is Brune, Ravenous Plague. And then the ending card. So we made it for through the first stack. We're gonna go through the second stack. I figure I'll just make it go by a little bit quickly because we're getting to where we are seeing a lot of repeats. The rares and above are going to be the exciting ones. We've got Gene. That's number 2 for him at least. Got another Alice, Courageous Keyholder. Television set. I can't remember what they're watching in the movie. But I know there's Canine Crunchies, which is a card in a previous set. We've got a Captain Hook. Another Nero. He who steals and runs away. Forest Duel. The Dormouse. The Nephew's Piggy Bank. Ooh, can I have that piggy bank? Like, how much money they have? They could probably pay like 2 months worth of rent with that in this economy. Our first rare of the pack is Heads Held High. And then our second one is another Perdita, and she's a super rare. And our foil is a Hamster Ball. And there's our ending card. Look, here's a monkey tail if you guys want to. She's still co-piloting. Okay, Darling Dear. So I was right. They were a couple. I just had the wrong movie initially for them. Another Meg, Mad Dog, Brutus. Okay, so maybe you can't make a crocodile alligator because that's three different colors. We've got Little Sister, Prince Ahmed, Madam Mim as a rhino. Is your deca red, purple?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. When you play, she has a shift 2, and then when you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your, which I think is similar to someone else that you have.
Yeah, most of the metamims require you to bounce somebody back to your hand.
Okay. A jeweled collar. Ooh, that's a new card. Quick shot. Look, this is a Stitch. That's his little blaster. Um, got a desperate plan. That looks like it's from Raya. Yeah, Namari. It's my decision, my choice, and you won't stop me. That's our first rare. Our second rare is a Minnie Mouse. Oh, she's got little friends. Um, and then our foil is a Cusco. He is a board royal and actually really pretty with all the rainbows. We've got another Dalmatian puppy. I say another. We've had other puppies. This is just a generic puppy card. Mr. Snoops. The Mouse Queen. Bobby. He's a purple pigeon. Yelena. Um, another Chaka. They never come back. Chip. Louie. Flower. He's our first rare of this. Chief Bogo is our second rare and our legendary in this. And then our foil is the rare Sword of Shan Yu. That's not bad pulls so far. I mean, I think we got the Mickey that everybody's probably wanting.
I mean, I don't know if they want him that much. He's very expensive cast.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a Mirabelle, a Royal Guard, Octopus, Chuck, Alice, TV, Captain Hook, oh, another Madam Mim Rhino, another Arthur, Determined Squire, another Zapper, Gyro Gearloose. That's a new one, and he's our first rare. Our second rare is a Stitch. And then our foil is Anna, Trusting Sister, and it's just a common. And that's our ending card. Right. So we've got a Perdita, Prince Ahmed, Friend Owl, Nero, Calisguard. That's a new one. I don't think we've seen him yet. We've got a Tramp, a Blue Fairy. Only so much room. Another Pua. Oh, fancy. So our first rare is actually a super rare, and it's another Hades. We've got a legendary Pinocchio for our legendary. And then we've got a foil rare, Basil, from the Great Mouse Detective.
No, looks like Mickey Mouse is one of the better cards out of the set according to some of the other sites.
Yeah,
I think he's
if you can get them out.
He's number 4.
What's number 1?
Top 10. I haven't gotten there yet. Again, this is all subjective right now until they actually get played in some decks.
All right, so we've got Antonio's Jaguar, Nero, He Who Steals and Runs Away, Mr. Snoops, the Mouse Queen, Bobby the Purple Pigeon, Coachman, Get Out, She's Your Person, It Means No Worries. So we've got Hakuna Matata. For our first one, it's a rare. We've got a Jasmine for our super rare, the second rare for the pack. And then our foil is a Mirabelle. Then our ending card.
And to answer your question, Namari is the number 1 card according to this site, which is
Okay. Legendary. All right, so we've got a Calhoun. She's from Wreck-It Ralph. Monkey keeps on twitching her tail over here because she's not the center of attention. We've got a Lumiere, an Olaf, Toby Turtle, a Royal Guard, a Jock, another Alma, Don Carnage, King Candy. Our first rare is Everybody's Got a Weakness. Move that off. Our second rare is Fred, giant sized. That's one of the separators. And then we've got a Flynn Rider who's a super rare and also a foil. So that's fancy. These end cards, they do also make a picture. That's why you only see parts of it. And there's also a story that goes along with it. All sorts of things in my face. So Perdita, Yolana, Chaka, Mushu, Anita, Genie Dragon, Undermine, Roly, Walks the Plank. Our first rare is Nothing We Won't Do. I think that's the second one. You can see it of this one. We've got a super rare Jafar for our second rare of the pack. And then our foil is another one that's been cut incorrectly. But it's Louis, one cool duck. So that's the end of stack 2. We're going to move on to stack 3, and then we will be done. And we'll take a short break. All right. So Jean, Monterey Jack, Palace Guard, March Hare, Alice. Ooh, Adelaide Bonfamille. Aristocats, I believe. Patron of the arts. Forest Duel. Stopped chaos in its track. We've got another Pluto. Our first rare is an Aladdin. He looks like he matches the rare Jasmine that we got earlier with the blue and steel. Our second rare is Ludwig von Drake. And then our foil is Bill the Lizard. And our ending one is number 1. We've got another Dalmatian puppy, a palace guard, a tramp, a Lumiere, an Olaf, Toby Turtle, Honest John. We haven't seen this one yet. We'll take a that. We've got another jeweled collar. Light the fuse. I don't know if we've seen that one or not, but we've got Mulan using Mushu to light the rocket. Our first rare is Elsa, Protector. Our second rare is a Captain Hook. And then our foil is Lafayette. And our ending card is those little guys. Just 6 more packs to go. We have another Rhino, a Captain Hook, Meg, Chaka, Lafayette, Anna, They Never Come Back, Napoleon, Huey, Alice, Clumsy as Can Be is our first rare. That's the second one of her. We've got a Tramp, who is a super rare, Dapper Rascal. And then our foil is a Figaro, the Tuxedo Cat. And then our ending card there. Got a Darling Deer, a Wasabi, Monterey Jack, a Palace Guard, a March Hare, Alice, LeFou. Ooh, a Jumba. We have no intention of going to see the live action remake because I would like to keep it pure. Yeah, yay, Jumba. Aditaya? Not quite sure how to say that. She's expensive. She's a 7 and she's a 7/7. The quest for 3. Oh my gosh. But I think that's from Raya. Mulan is we got a super rare here. And then our second super rare is another Rhino. He's in Hamster Ball. Oh. And then our foil is Ariana, Queen of Corona. So that's Rapunzel's mom. That's another new card. We haven't seen her. And then Jaffa. All right, Antonio's Jaguar. I don't mean car. We've got a magic carpet. Another Cusco with his poison. Kim Purse. Mr. Snoops. Anita. Lena Saberwing. Dormouse. King Candy. Our first rare is Feline. That's a name I haven't thought about in many years. We know that she is from Bambi. She's a playful one. Our second one is Bolt. Down but not out. And then our foil is a common Joey Blue Pigeon. Then there's our ending one with Iago. Okay, we got another Charlotte LaBeouf. Adelaide on Famille. Captain Hook. Another Meg. Chaka. Lafayette. Don't think I'm Hamilton when I see that. Figaro. Sir Pellinor. Seasoned Knight. So, we also have not seen him yet. And he's just an uncommon. Bernard. Our first rare of this pack is Monstro the Whale. Our second rare of the pack is Lady. And then our foil is another Monstro. So we got 3 rares from this pack. And then our ending card. We got 2 more to go. Got Joey the Blue Pigeon. Followed by Bobby the Purple Pigeon. Royal Guard. He Who Steals and Runs Away. Pricky. Wasabi. Magica Dispel. Hero. Patch. Oh, I don't think we've seen him either. The Sword of Shan Yu. So we have a regular one now to go with our foil. So that's our first rare. Our second rare is a super rare Yzma. So that's our second one of her. And then our foil is a Scarab. So that's one that we haven't seen either. And looks like there's Archimedes. And then our last pack, here's our last chance at getting an enchanted, which that's just what everybody wants. The only thing special about it is it's different artwork. But the card itself is one that is a card that anybody can get. It's just the artwork. It's different. Okay, so last pack. Let's go. We've got a Dewey. We've got an Anna. We've got a Prince Ahmed. We've got a Friend Owl. He's cantankerous. Palace Guard. Nero. Thumper. Roquefort. Abu as an elephant. Okay, our first rare of the pack is a Geppetto. I think that's our second one of him. Oh! I got a legendary Lilo.
I believe she's number 2 out of the top 10
Really?
most wanted.
Yeah, so she costs 5. She's a 4/4, quests for 2. If you've played 3 or more actions this turn, you play this character for free. And when you play this character, ready chosen character, they can't quest for the rest of the turn. But yeah, that's really fun because she's dressed up like Scrump. And then our foil is an Abu as an elephant, and that's our ending one is a Pluto. So thank you for joining us for our Lorcana unboxing. We are going to take a short break before we start our regularly scheduled gaming tonight here in about 20 minutes. So that's all we've got. We'll see you later.